Gratitude, gratitude. Very tired, but I needed to make this message and say thank you and give gratitude and my appreciations and apologize for my emotions and acting out against Global CZ, myself, and any troll that trolls because I'm learning. I still don't know what to believe. And Global CZ, um, brother, you and I know we had a short ass talk. You kind of walked off, and you obviously, you know, I'm happy we was able to communicate. And I wanted to make this video to let you know you're a real one for not walking by me and yeah, crossing the street, acknowledging me, and us communicating opposed to being niggas. Unlike some niggas want us to be. Again, I've never went on your platform and followed up when people came to me and said I did look for a video that supposedly was viral because you had mentioned something about viral as well. But I'm making this video again to say online that communication is hold on. Communication. I just communicated briefly with the brother. I understand if you upset with me as I was upset with myself when I was going through what I was going through. And like I told you, and like I said online, and I probably said it with emotion, because none of y'all know until you see like what was done to me before I got up to the point where I was in a room and y'all was like, you know, what happened and what's going on. I was already, again, it was me against the world at that point. So, yeah, I would say to you all, and I would say to the brother, I apologize. And moving forward, in the event I'm facing the world, and I'm going through what you go through when you do something like panhandle for 20 plus years and just get shitted on and taken advantage. I have extreme trust issues, not just with man, but with myself sometimes. To forgive, yeah, not just to forgive, because again, so shout out to that brother for randomly seeing me, us randomly seeing. I just had a great meeting with Gary, and I was frustrated that the phone died and the stream died, but I sat and still talked with another brother, and then was able to end the night with, I wouldn't say squashing anything with Global CZ, because there was never anything. I was definitely upset with any and everyone except the folks that was directly helping me the other day, and I'm still disappointed in an entire people. And again, my peoples, a lot of peoples are not open and okay with me online stating that I don't have support, because I know a lot of people, like Global CZ said, hey, I'm doing, I'm taking it. I know you're doing the best you can, and sometimes my expectations on myself is retarded, and I put those expectations on you, because I like you said, you cool with doing your solo thing, and as I said, I'm not really into that solo shit. My goal is to build a tribe, to build a partnership, to build a team as soon as possible. So as I told you tonight, and I'll tell you again, and like I'm telling folks moving forward, like I'm really looking for on motherfuckers to be on some ride or die shit with me that I can love and commit to, and it be vice versa. And I feel like anybody in between is just kind of smiling in my face and making shit hard for me. Um, because, like I said, I still have trauma from folks smiling in my face and tripping me, and then giggling, and that's just what I'm used to. And I'm learning how to learn how everyone, every smile, some of those smiles are actually genuine. But again, my views and my perspective is narrow and is one-sided at this point because of the there's no this that's just I'm narrow. I'm like, bro, I'm either for you, you either for me, or like a lot of people decline me a lot when I meet them, and I'm like, yo, let's be best friends, even though we just met. I get declined from women, women. I'm on some shit like, yo, let's be a family. Oh, I don't even. A lot of people want to get to know you, and I dig that and I understand that, and yeah, sometimes I take it as okay. Oh no, you don't want to be my bro right away. You don't want to be my partner right away. All right, cool. Well then, fuck you then. Please, no one take that personal because I'm I'm on stage alone. I've spent this lifetime. It was not a whole lifetime, but you do the math. 20 plus years of standing in public and trying to offer your all to the public, and motherfuckers walking by, smiling in your face, friendly, walking by, whether they your peoples or not. So now moving forward, it's not easy for me to know when it's time to, especially being trolled now, and it's definitely confusing, and I still don't know what to believe. As I told you, brother Global CZ, I don't know what to believe, but I do know what you've shown me, and I was kind of going by what you've shown me, and yes, I was confused due to people you know that know you before they know me, just kind of saying, wow, wicked shit. And like I said, I never followed up to say, well, did he say anything? I was responding to 48 hours ago and you saying in my chat that I'm bugging. I took that as like that would, again, it wasn't just you, there was someone else close to me that called me the next day, and they threw their 2 cents on me, and she's basically a mother to me, and I reacted the same way that I reacted to you, Global CZ. I blocked her ass. I hung up the phone on her, and then I blocked her, and she's a stepmom. So again, don't like I'm on some bro, love me or leave me alone, and I kind of took it at the beginning after we like build some shit sporadically that you wanted me to leave you alone, but then like I told you, I was confused because you kept taking you kept showing up and kept doing videos with me because I do want people with me, but only if it's committed. I don't want a friend today and now I don't see your ass no more, or you don't see me. I'm good on those kind of friends right now. And a lot of people's wants to be in my life for a season, and I'm okay with the high and buys. Yo, what's up, man? You're like, but I'm really I fall I build quick. I won't say I fall in love, but I'm when I can fuck with you, when we can rock, I'm like, yo, let's be. I said this before and I'll say this again. My goal is best friends for life, whether it's a male or a female. And I feel like, and I'll say again, I feel everyone outside of that is a fucking troll. That's just where I'm at. Like, we either best friends, we either building a community, we either like one and we can eat and break bread together, or that's just me. I went a long time with motherfuckers eating them, you know the saying, you got fat while we starved. That part. I feel like I'm still going through that. And it's nothing personal. I don't know who, and I'm not pointing at no one and saying anyone owes me anything. But what I do in my mind, I'm like, I kind of sometimes look at the whole world as fucked up because I'm like, this is some bullshit. We should be tighter and closer and tighter, especially us black men, whether we know each other or no matter how long. And I just feel like anything in between us building and breaking, we can't get money together. If we can't even get money together, we can spend money together. We can play ball together. We can fight one another. We can pop bottles together and make diss songs about each other. But I just feel like it's real fraudulent when motherfuckers can't come together and put out differences. Cause I don't subscribe to every single thing, like not let alone not just you, but your entire generation is on. It's just a different thought. It's just different thinker. It's just a different mind, and I don't subscribe to a lot of what people and the '80s babies is on. I say that on my page a lot. I'm not saying I'm an outcast or that I'm different or I'm better than anyone. But I do know I don't meet too many people that have this background of, yo man, you was even all of the B-boys that we used to B-boy on the subways together. I switched up on a lot of people, meaning we used to sell candy together. I sold candy, you sold candy, then I switched up. Now I don't even sell candy anymore. I'm out here breakdancing. Then you're like, oh, you're not a hustler no more. You out here with fucking doing head spins and shit. Yeah, nigga, I switched up. Then I switched up again, and they was, fuck, you out here singing songs now, nigga. Fuck, I switched up. I switch up in terms of purpose and where I want to go. It's all been performing arts. So my point is, that being said, it's not always easy to navigate who's for me and, like, you know, who's pretending, because you want a friend for, you know, for your vacation or for a moment, or oh, it's not a lot of people, and we can, like, I talk about that on this channel too as well. Sometimes we as foreigners get over here overseas and want to hang out and hee ha ha and be best friends and do all of this and then never fucking see each other again and don't build from that. And I'm not really, that's why I don't really do too much socializing outside of what I already do. And in doing that now, I know, like, I'm gonna meet a lot of nice people. Not everybody wants to stay in my life. Not everybody is gonna want me to stay in their life. So again, global season, I understand you could, you know, be mad at me, not mad, but I don't know, but you didn't, from your body language, didn't really feel like you was, feel like the conversation was almost forced. And I appreciate the conversation and the communication and the harmony, and that we was able to just stand there and not, you know, how, no matter how you felt or how I felt, and the confusion, despite um, you expressing to me like you did before and like you did today, that niggas be on social media really out here lying and trying to divide and get niggas to fight and be on just literally, like you told me the first time, folks was on my live stream and got me thinking, you know, it's time to fight. I'm like, all right. I'm like, all right, put the mic down, turn the lights, turn the music off. Somebody said they pulling up to fight. I don't know that this is troll world, and you, like I told you, you know this shit more than me. My voice is totally gone and fucked up, but you're that important, and this is that important because I knew that was the case. He and I said I said that, but again, I also feel a kind of way about, again, I don't want him to take it personal. There's a bunch of people his age or older or around him that I've met in real life, and I kind of still take it as like, bro, you know, I always look, I'm just like cautious, basically. I'm cautious because folks is like, hey, if you ain't in my crew, then you know how that goes. Even if you're from the same neighborhood, if you ain't in our clique, and I said you don't fuck with us, then we, you know, you food basically. And it's always been. But again, we was able to meet, and it's always been like love with me, and I've always been kind of dolo, but similar to what he's on now, and I see him being dolo and doing his social media shit. I kind of see when I met him, and I was like, yo, and I'm super friendly and like, yo, can we make money every day? And like I just told him today, he politely was, he said he didn't say no, but like I told him, I took it as a polite no. And then I was confused when it looked like he wanted to build, because we kept, you know, doing more. And I didn't say anything like, yo, why are you here? I thought you said no. I was just like, fuck it. But I will say this, and I will say this again. Anybody using videos and pictures or my story, or your name or my name, I just feel like, bro, if we can't even get money together, and you see I'm out here trying to build, not just get money, but get information, get liberation, get a lot of, that's why I do this shit in the streets. And I'm always open for partners, like serious committed partners. And I'd still be open to sitting down with the brother, despite, like I said, you kind of walked off and didn't seem interested, and that's okay. If you said I burned bridges, I understand that. A lot of people say that. Again, I'm a bit different, and sometimes I intentionally, you know, no, I'm not out here intentionally hurting people, but sometimes, for example, I did walk away from Hawaii and basically burn that bridge and come the fuck out here with not even a way to get back to Hawaii. So I like literally burned that bridge, forcing myself to come over here and figure some shit out that I don't even know. So, but relationship wise, I've been hearing that all my life. Mark, you burning bridges. Mark, you burning. Family is on the phone now. They probably on the chat now. Like, you out, you going, you burning bridges. I can dig it. I'm on my own with this motherfucking dream. I just feel like this. But again, shout out to Creole God. Shout out to Avashay. Shout out to Global CZ. Like, You definitely did what you can. I just kind of like if we was brothers and I was your older brother, bro, I would, if we was brothers, we probably definitely wouldn't be getting along, because I would always be like, nigga, I want more. Give me more out of you. I'm giving more, nigga, give me more. Ain't no, hey, I don't want to do it that way. No, let's go to the top. Let's shoot for the stars without having to rob a bank, but let's rob a bank without having to rob a bank. And sometimes your own bros is like, nah, Mark, you bugging, that's too much, man. I ain't really trying to do all that right now. And I'm like, nigga, fuck you then. Oh, it's like that? Yeah. I'm obsessed. I have a obsession with achieving and accomplishing these, not just one goal, a bunch of goals have been accomplished. But this goal of having a brotherhood and family and a clique and I'm obsessed with that shit. But I know I cannot force Global CZ to want to be my best friend. I can't force Avashay, Creole guy, cool. I can't force. It's on the the party. And sometimes I'll be honest. I'll be a big ass kid and be like, how men. That's like rejection. Rejection. You decline. Say, hey, I'm really on vacation. I'm not really interested in all that right now. But here's take my social media. And I'm like, nigga, I'm trying to get some. I'm trying to learn with, bro. You know how that goes. It's don't take it personal that you have your own goals and your own vision, and I'm just literally out here trying to make everybody a brother or a sister of mine. And I'm like, okay, if we can't get along, if we can't love each other, then by default, you know what it is. Don't try to turn around and come back and hey, he congratulations. Don't try to pull up and say good job after I already came to your ass when I met you. And especially a lot of people when I first meet them, it's cordial. It's an exchange. Here's a donation. A lot of people don't get as far as following me, not following me, but me when I met Global CZ the first time, we built longer than we just built now. You didn't seem interested at all and just was turned off, and I understand. Bro, I'm turned off. I'm turned off too. I'm like I said, I'm and this is not, putting my situation on any of you on YouTube, but it is forcing me to target and to focus on those who I see are focused on. We maybe not, they not maybe just focus on me, but we can align. We have similar goals, and we can be on this journey together. And I'm just on some really ride or die shit. I'm like, bro, you rolling with us, or we rolling, or you rolling with us, or we rolling over you, because that's what this world is. That's all I seen, that's all I know. I'm not in offensive mode when I am in offensive mode. I shouldn't just be in survival and defense mechanism because nobody's shooting and carrying on and none of that. But bro, again, I gotta do one thing and put myself in your shoes. As much as, you've told me one-on-one, and I want you to try to do the same thing. Any one of you. If you rock with me, we have differences, or if we have differences and then we somehow get along afterwards. Ask Avashay. Me and Avashay had our differences as well. And Avashay at the beginning, almost, I offended him as well. Not intentionally, but we somehow got past that. And I'm here now building with this brother. And I still think about that like, man, my motherfucking moody ass and impatient ass, always put yourself first. I kind of go in between that, bro. I always get lost in between putting us first or putting, you know, or self-preservation, the first law of the universe. Because I can like I said, I'm a bit narrow. I'm like on one thing and I want to put my all into that. There's a fine line. We all live and learn. Thank you. Yeah, bro. As I said in the video, man, I not taking anything back, especially towards. There's still people that just get online, and I'm still in awe that people would get online and like I said, say whether he's said certain things or not, but to come back on my live, that's why I was just, blocking, because especially sitting in a, I'm not giving myself excuses at all. I'm just telling y'all where I'm at now in my head and physically, and where I was at when I was sitting in that detention center, and I'm on YouTube live, and folks, it's not really anyone. I didn't feel like it was anyone I can call one-on-one like, yo, can you help me get the fuck out of here? I'm just sitting on live and folks is like, you okay? What's wrong with you? And I was just, even yesterday at the airport, I felt the same way. I didn't know whether to be happy that, but I will say this as well. I did go on your page, Global CZ, last night, and I did at one point see a video, a screenshot of myself, and the name of the video was Addressing Snakes. I seen that with my own eyes, and then I went back and looked for it, and I couldn't find it. It was gone. The weirdest thing. But I know I saw what I saw, and again, you have every right to feel what you feel, because even when folks is nice, I'm still talking my shit. I'm just the kind of way. I'm like, yo, let's be at the highest form, or nigga, you a loser. That should apply to me too. If I'm not doing my best and risking my all to live my best, and I'm hard on myself a lot of times, and sometimes it don't work for me, and I'm always looking to balance that out. But I know it's not right to put that on other people, especially, if I'm trying to build with you, and you might be trying to build with me, or you might be trying to figure out if you want to build with me. And I'm on some like, yo, let's get money now, or fuck you. Like, fuck you mean? What you mean you gotta figure it out? What you mean you gotta think about it? That's just my logic and my thought. I'm like, that's me offline, with a bunch of subscribers or no subscribers. I'm all or nothing. And I know a lot of people are just like, yo, you just was cool and we was just vibing. A lot of people want, yo, let's just vibe. I don't want to just, hang out for the moment, and we bros for the moment. I'm not, and it's not because I'm an 80s baby. I was the same way when I was Global Caesar's age. I'm going to be the same way moving forward, and I've always been on some we best friends, whether you like it or not. We best friends, or we are not friends. My psyche won't allow me to just be out here fake hee and ha with folks. Hee ha, hee ha. And I know we can't even have lunch or split a check together, or go half on a check. I take that very serious today, because of like unity is wealthy. Like harmony and coming together, that is the bag. And I kind of take it personal, especially when I ask you, like, yo, let's come together. Let's come together. And I do take it personal if if you know, if folks is like not all in. Like why not? Like why can't we get money together? Like that's always been my logic all my life, because I learned how to make money myself, and I'm like, yo, if it was a team of us, it would be. And for years, my own friends and family and a lot of people I know and get along with and just really cool, we get cool until I'm like, yo, let's make some money together. And then folks is like, y'all know how people are when it comes to money today. Not everybody's open with, and I'm just different. I don't care if it's even if it's $1,000 or a little bit of money. I'm like, yo, let's split it. I didn't touch a bunch of change in my life, and at this point, I'm like, bro, it's nothing to split a bag and then another bag and then another bag, bro. We eventually all of us will be in the same position, opposed to me singing and doing this shit. I don't want to keep hustling. I said that all day on my live, and it was a blessing to have met, even if it was for a few moments, and you know, even if the brother's like not interested, you know, because I can be a Devo. I am a Devo, and not everyone can handle a fucking R&B singer. I know before I was qualified as one, some of y'all know, before I was one, I thought the same. I thought niggas was like arrogant and assholes and cocky, and I'm like, nigga, you just can sing, you ain't all lying. Like I felt the same way, because the singers were selective. You either fucked with them or you didn't, but you know all of the girls fucked with them. That's what you know. You know that nigga could just start. He can just bust in the song and bitches is going to, excuse me, chicks is going to surround his ass, and he might if you wanted to. This is growing up. Like I ain't grew up around a lot of singers, but I was on both sides. I was the non-singer, as I said today, and now I'm not just doing this shit on YouTube. But with that, I am who I am as well, and I've had these experiences, and I'm gonna I know I'm gonna have more. We're gonna have more positive experiences, but again, I'm very I'm like, let's start today. Let's be family today, or I'm just like, please, like I was saying earlier, get off the chat. This is a family chat. This is supporters only. This is love only. I'm not used to being trolled, being lied to, and trying to be turned against niggas trying to start some Jerry Springer shit. And again, I wouldn't, like you said, Global Caesar, you're busy. You seem pretty busy. And like I said, sometimes I take that shit personal too. So just know that, y'all. You can love me and I can love you, and a chick can just be like, oh, I'm busy. I'm gonna take the shit personal, especially if I like you. So I'm not into men, but if you a dude and I rock with you, and I'm always trying to get money with you and build with you and poly and hang out with you and have a brother, I'm a bit selfish. I'm like, nigga, I always want my bros, like the gang always got to be there or around. Like the bros, like except, when it's me and family time or me and lady time. But I gotta be around the squad at all times, because we working out, we breaking bread, we building a meal or more. And I'm just like, when is there ever time to take off? And I mean, we can do posts and take shifts, but this is where my head is at. I'm out here trying to not just build with black men. I'm out here trying to build with men, period. And I'll say it again. the other brothers that just want to stand on the side and look and stare and not get down with us. I'm just like, bro, food, food, food. Because that's how I view the world looking at me as that's not what I'm viewing. That's what's been going on 20 plus years of me standing on these corners and just doing some shit that I'm not even always aware how I have the nerve to go and still go and do it after you know, the trauma and the assaults and the robberies, you being robbed and taken advantage of by your friends. I'm still like, nigga, why are you still going out here and doing this, knowing that folks is they not gonna take a hello or take a smile, but they gonna take, you know, folks is gonna take. Not everybody's gonna give. There's gonna be more takers. And I'm gonna end on, you know, love is love, even if it's a scrub. Love is love, like, for real. I know a bunch of people I don't hear. I know is uncomfortable to consciously sit here and think about all of the people that I've gotten close to and that I physically know, and I've been for like 10 years publicly. Like, come on y'all, I want to support you. Come on y'all, support me. It's been a while, and a lot of my own motherfucking peoples that's known me forever, you know. So again, excuse, don't take it personal, and excuse my edginess when I'm like, love me or leave me alone.